Such a good girl. Good girl. Good. Yeah. Oh, I'll take a toy. Oh, last fight. You still working on that? Oh, good. Oh, okay, good. Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy day before spring. I cannot believe it is going to be spring tomorrow. I am so happy to see everybody here. I see a lot of familiar faces here. Thank you all. Santiago, hi. Santiago is already giving us a little information about the creator that we're going to be looking at this evening. Miss Anna, Miss Glitterandlazers. I thought we'd take a little break from Foodie since, oh my goodness, I feel like she was a little manic yesterday. So I'm just happy that you're all joining me and having a little break from that drama. And I don't even know if she's posted today, but we're going to have fun with Anna today because Anna is always a breath of fresh air. So yeah, I see that Santiago is saying here she ran her 5K last week. Oh my goodness. It was 59 minutes. Good for her. Good for her. She had 3 minders from Run Lab. Good on her for finishing. She might tell her audience in 2 months. Yes, we may not see that video quite yet because I know that she has this whole series with the running videos that's with Run Lab. And it's just shocking to me that she has spent a year running and is finally realizing that when you choose a pair of running shoes, you choose by what is appropriate for you and your foot and your size and how you run. There's a lot into it, and you need more than one pair of shoes. And anyway, she realized that you don't pick a pair of shoes on color, which is why we come to Anna for her fashion and not for her running advice. And it's funny because actually tomorrow I've already recorded the reaction and I'm going to be posting that tomorrow. I'm going to be actually scheduling out a video. I'm so proud of myself, but I have filmed a reaction to Anna's running video. I did it on StreamYard, and I just tried to, because like I said, I still can't get in front of the camera, which is really frustrating. And the minute I come and able to put a bit of makeup back on my face, I promise you I'll be live on camera. But fortunately, my lack of appearance does not seem to have killed all the views on my videos. So that has been fortunate. So yeah, Anna's got a lot more running videos to come, and I'm excited because having been a runner, or I wish I could still run anyway. Let's not talk about me. But Santiago, thank you. Miss Rosebud's here. Hi, Rosebud. Thank you for coming in. And then Team Psych Ward is here. Hi. Hi, Seed Morton. Come on in. And Eileen is here. Ultimate Chaos here. My friend Pam. Pam from Canada is on in here. And Megan's here. Jennifer's here. Hey, Jennifer. 2 Dalmatians in the pit are here. We got Steady C. Hey, Hippie Easter. I always love that you're in the chat because you bring some great commentary here. So thank you for joining us today. And we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. So yeah. Oh, Green Dragon. Hey. Oh, Sandra's here. Yeah, absolutely. I am so glad. This is I was watching, like I just said, I was just filmed a reaction to Anna at Run Lab. And I'm trying to think about how she was speaking when she was at Run Lab and in the morning and all fresh faced, and how she starts to sound on this video. And as I say, I try not to give her a hard time because I have my own like lisp. And so I have a speech impediment and I try to not sound too lispy, but it does come through. I can hear it, and I did work with a speech therapist as a child to try to improve it. But it is, after time it can be difficult. So I try to be, but she does sound. I'm just gonna warn you guys. Okay, Anna sounds a little fun. Hey, 7, come on in. We just started. Anyway, so yeah, let's just I don't know if anybody was able to catch my extremely long, and I apologize, reaction to Everyday Miriam, Foodie Beauty's last live stream, where she managed to take down a capsized pistachio pudding, probably off camera, not long after the video. She ate most of it on the video. And she finally said at the very end, it took her an hour and 20 minutes to finally admit, hey, come on in, Bellatalia. I was just saying that my video was very long, and I wanted to just capture every single one of Foodie Beauty's lies. And we're going to do glitters. This is just the only one. And of course, she finally admitted, which we knew all along, that she never had seen a medical practitioner for a diagnosis of sciatica. So no one has diagnosed her with sciatica. She is undiagnosed with anything except by herself. She just Dr. Googled it and decided that the pain that was in her leg was sciatica. And so, yes, Foodie played doctor, not surprising. And completely lied about it. So we kind of knew. She never obviously was seeing those clinic visits. They were all, they were just her and Salah walking out of buildings. I mean, it's wild the lengths that she goes to for a lie. Or it was Salah getting ready to go get his procedure done, and they just happened to be filming, or he was going, who knows? Who knows? You almost can't believe for a minute, Foodie Beauty minute to that lie. It sounded like even her fans were taken aback. Is that what you think, Pat Ray? A lot of creators missed it because they were so bored with her video that they did not make it to the end. And I've been working on something about this sciatica journey. And so it was kind of vindicated for me because I've really been saying the whole time I have felt it was a scam. Like, not that she doesn't have something going on. Okay, something is happening in her leg causing her pain. What type of pain, we don't know, because she hasn't seen any professional to be assessed and actually receive any type of diagnosis. So it's wild. And yeah, she finally said, because she just kept going on about the sciatica, and her audience is just asking her questions. And of course, over here in Girl World, I haven't let it go. Obviously, the people have been distracted by the plaque, which obviously looks in the subs and everything else. And myself, as a healthcare professional, I remember that she just got a lot of money from all of her subscribers at that time, saying that, they felt so bad for her and she was going to go on the bed bound era and all of these things. It just kept going on. It absolutely going on. So it was wild. So it was definitely some liatica, Rosebud. Scamatica, liatica, it was all of the above. It was terrible. Hey, Unicorn Farts. Hi, think you were right in thinking that was Salad's appointment. Yeah, potentially for whatever. She's puzzling. Well, yeah. Wow, I'm gonna have to watch that. Yeah, check it out, Sandra. I didn't almost want to chapter it because I did want to have people watch. It's you can skip to the end if you want to. It's because she does some really terrible singing throughout, but the plaque comes out and the plaque is dented. I noticed. She just gives what the number of lies. It's the most boring live stream with the most irritating singing by Foodie, but with probably one of the highest lie counts and admissions of lies. The biggest lie is the sciatica lie. Whole time for months, she's been saying that she has been seen by a physician. And like I said, a lot of creators didn't even get to that part of her video because it was so boring. And I just happen to have a way that I look for certain key phrases to see whether or not anything that she has is interesting to react to on my perspective, because I don't want to get into a lot of reactor drama. And so, yeah. Yeah, we all knew it was a lie. Yeah. Team Psychboard says, I don't know why Chantel continues to lie. She can't get anything past this community. She can't. She really cannot anymore. Marina says, I knew it was a scam. Yeah. It was a that says Shelley Daly. And then Tamara says, I think she went to the clinic, but probably declined x-rays or an MRI because of the cost. So the doctors just did what they could with the vitamin injections, maybe. That's possible. It's possible. We just don't know, because with Foodie, we'll never have a solid answer. And Bellatalia thinks it's been a peripheral venous disorder or disease, which, sounds possible too. And, I've wondered about that. I want to see her legs. And we have Melissa says, my sister-in-law had a pain in her leg. It was a blood clot. It's not something too far off around with it. And, Melissa, you bring up a very important point, and one that I have talked about, and it is something that she needs to really seriously have a look at, because she took 2 long-haul flights, and she has many risk factors for deep vein thromboses, very big risk factors. And she states she sat in that airplane seat for 12 hours without getting up and moving around. 12 hours. And I recently wrote a paper for grad school talking about this. And so I would wonder, that's a very good assessment. I like that assessment, Melissa, because she's a very high risk for it. She had a lot of risk factors, including the long haul flights. Well, we got Bellawa says, well, it would be hard for a doctor to diagnose her with sciatica. Let's face it, all of her landmarks are buried under 350 to 400 pounds of fat. Yes, we have to hope for an open MRI. And most sciatic nerve pain, and from what I look at, is caused due to a slip disc, a herniated disc. So she potentially herniated a disc. I mean, there are so many different things that could be happening. Unfortunately, she rather spend the money on takeout, and it could be something dangerous. I mean, it really could be so many things. So many things. You think Rage Mageddon is going well for her? Oh yeah. Especially with the release of that Madonna song. Her content is just great. I mean, she seems like she's really reflecting in life at this moment in time. Everyone says, Sean just says she does always tell on herself in the end. She absolutely does. She absolutely tells on herself. And I knew at this juncture she was. And I think it's horrendous that she would milk her audience for money. And she's trying to get them for a plane ticket at the moment and telling people she just doesn't have money and stuff. I mean, she really is quite manipulative and plays people. And I'm surprised if I had followed a creator and really only knew them through the interactions through, the internet and what you see that they post on their content for their channel, and had somebody just give such a huge blatant lie, then I would be really not impressed with that person. As personally, I guess having a background in a profession where you do have to have a certain amount of ethics in it, I would like to have the same ethics within my content and from other creators who I also watch. I want to feel that they too carry similar ethics, which is why I make sure to trigger warning my content. Certain things that people might think are irritating, I know are important for me. Some guy got irritated recently because I mentioned my licensure, and it was the first time I was trying to do something, and I'm trying to kind of build. I had a lot of new subscribers who are not familiar necessarily with who I am professionally and my background, because I release videos a lot of times differently so that I can get a wider reach in YouTube and have been able to get lots of new subs and new people to the channel and more people getting the message about doing things healthfully. Anyway, hey, come on in. We haven't even gotten to the fashion show yet. Hey, Sam. I know. I've been, everyone who knows me probably knows I'm chatting on away. Not necessarily clocks can sit in the legs for a while. Exactly, Shelley. Exactly. That's why I was, yes, a DVT. And it's only been a couple of month and a half since she came in from her flight. Because I want to say, what was it? Right at New Year's that she came in? Because I want to say or was it just before Christmas? I want to say it was somewhere around that. I thought she had Christmas Day at home. See, I can't. Shows you how good my memory is. That's why I had to do the whole video and archive it that way. But yeah, she's such a liar. And we all know she lies. But to do on that, I mean, I don't think she's lying about having diabetes. That's one thing I don't think she's lying about. Whether or not she's now, I think now she doesn't even have any test strips. She don't even care that she's eating a 14-pound pudding or whatever. All right, anyway. All right, guys, we're all here to take a look at this. You're excited to see the outfits. I'm gonna let you know, guys. Just be prepared. Okay, it is our girl Glitters and Lasers, and she's brave. I'm just gonna say, I need a dose of her confidence. I really do. I want Anna's confidence. I can't even get on camera with a little nick on my nose. All right, let's bring her to the stage. Let's bring her up. There she is, Miss Anna. All right, I'm gonna make me small. We're all here. Okay, so I'm gonna go over to my little night bot because at the end of the stream, I'm going to put a selection of choices of the swimwear, and we're going to take a vote on the one that we think that we like the most. So I'm going to kind of see through the chat which of the bathing suits is the most popular. And then at the end, we're going to narrow down the choices and let Anna know which one we think she should take on her holiday travels with her. Though I know she'll take more than one. So anyway, let's have a, yeah, she's definitely, yeah, Sandra, she's definitely brave. Oh, absolutely. All right, let's get in. And if you haven't had a chance to hit the likes, go ahead and do that for me and all that good stuff. I don't even know if I showed my subscribe coming on here. Probably not. All right. I probably should. But I think most of you here at the moment are subscribers. Okay. All right. Maybe at the end I'll play it for anybody who's new, just to remind them, because it's nice to have had so many new subscribers. And I have some exciting things planned for the channel, by the way. I'm just not going to let anybody know yet because I'm working to find somebody to do some stuff. Anyway. All right, Miss Anna, are you ready? And if we have time and it's not too late, then we may take a look at that ridiculous snack box she put together that was 1,600 calories that I've got to say. I have some words to say about that snack box. Especially she's trying to get into a bikini. All right, Anna, tomorrow's spring. Let's look.
I asked all of y'all what swim brand you wanted me to check out this season. And overwhelmingly, we got one name. Well, one person's name, Gabby Fresh. And she has a new collection called Villa Fresca, which I'm going to be checking out for the first time today. Let's get into it. So this is how it came. I can't even remember how many pieces I ordered. I want to say 5 or 6, but it all packed up in this little box. I'm going to unbox it with you guys because I want to show you what it looks like packaged, because I think that's part of understanding the brand overall. Okay, so this is how the packages come. They're in a plastic wrap. They've got a Villa Fresca label, which is kind of, oh, this is cute. They're like little plain tickets.
Oh, sorry, guys.
They like flight to somewhere warm. It says the spring, the season, and then the year. So a really cool tag. Boxing, like the bag is pretty unspecial. It's just a bag. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and open all of this.
I always love how the unboxing haul channels describe how the package arrives. I can promise you it probably looks like how my dog stuff arrived from Chewy this afternoon. And if you hear a lot of like noise and things being dropped on the floor, that's because I got her this big Kong today with the little like treat inside of it. And it is keeping her nice and occupied. She doesn't look bored. So yeah, I like this outfit that she has. I like the little eyelets in this green. I like the blue and the green contrast. It's probably one of the better outfits that she's had. I would agree. It's a cute outfit. This is a cute one. Melissa says, I prefer one-piece swimsuits as I have a long torso. Landon makes suits. Oh, that's good to know, Melissa, because I have a long torso and I find it very difficult to find a one-piece swimsuit that fits me. So I'm not, I hate to use the word. I don't really have takinis, I have to say, but I did get a takini. That's like a popular one. But I have gotten ones with it. Like I was glad when a slightly bigger bottom came in, and then like a little bit of a bigger top. Like it was like a sort of like 1940s, 1950s style sort of swimsuit. And I have loved that style. And I got a really cute one through a company that I love to get my clothing through. And it's a surfwear company. And so it's like a bathing suit through a surfwear company. So it's a pretty nice bathing suit. But yeah, I like to wear very classic looking bathing suits. When I was younger, I rocked string bikinis the entire time. All right, Anna, let's keep going. Let's see what you got on. But this outfit is cute, ladies and gentlemen. It is cute. Okay. The cutest thing she always has on, I want to say, is usually the first outfit she's starting. But let's listen to see how Anna sounds tonight. If she starts to sound like she's getting like there's something extra in her water bottle.
and we're going to start talking about it. Give me a sec. So when I was shopping, I literally just got kind of one of everything. The only suits I did not buy were the really small tie string bikini ones, because personally, I don't really enjoy them. I will occasionally try one on, but since I'm actually going on a little trip, literally on a Sunday I fly out, I need to find suits that I could actually potentially enjoy wearing. So that's where we are.
Does she show where she goes out on holiday? Bella Ty says, I've never seen this girl. You've never seen Glitters and Lasers? Is this your first time coming to us? What, doing a Glitters and Lasers fashion? Oh my goodness, Belitalia. We have, this is the other person that we take a look at, because Glitters and Lasers also likes to give a lot of health advice and has started recently running. Well, she started like a year ago. Anyway, you should go check out the other videos. She's a hoot. Yeah, she's a hoot. She's a hoot. Yeah, we have fun. We have fun. I love On Holiday. It sounds so elegant. Well, I want to know where she's going. Does she do content? I always feel like it must be content. It has to be content. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait for it. Because she has lipedema. Lipedema. She films travel vlogs. Oh, she does on TikTok? I have a TikTok, but I have like one video on there. I barely can keep up with my social media on YouTube. Maybe a cruise? I don't know. I mean, tomorrow is the first day of spring, guys. Can you believe it? You don't even own a swimsuit? You've always worn t-shirts and shorts? See, I live at the beach here in Virginia Beach. I live walking, and if I'm really going to the beach, I will get my beach bike out and load it up with all my stuff. I mean, I ride with my chair, my everything. I'm gonna go down and actually will ride my bike to the beach. So I'll get like a whole day. And if I'm in a hurry, I'll take my car. But I try to avoid that so I don't have to vacuum the sand out. You have lots of swimsuits? Yeah, I guess I have more than I need. You're going, Melissa says she's going to Germany soon to visit her brother. No palm trees and sandy beaches for me. Nope, you're not going to find that in Germany unless it's painted on a mural or on a wall inside of something. Germany is great, though. I have one of my favorite countries I have ever visited. I visited, oh gosh, it was Frankfurt. It was a little town outside of Frankfurt that my friend was staying at. I had a lot of fun.
So this is the first one. I am confused. If you really noticed. What? I guess this.
We have a family beach house in Florida. Oh, that's nice. You did 8,000 steps today, Sam. That's great. I feel bad that I just stopped her at this place. We do not have spring where I live. It's Mother Nature trying to decide if it's winter or summer. Oh my goodness. I've lived in Mexico, and there was only wet or dry season. That was pretty much it. Rosebud says it's a nope. Yeah, I'm going to put this down as the, is this like a teal? What type of color is this? I don't like this at all on her. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. I don't think she likes it either. It's a nope. Yeah. She's wild in her choices, man. She needs a swim skirt. You're never going to see her in a swim skirt, Fatima. You're never going to see her in a swim skirt. Don't even think that's where she goes. She has more confidence than all of us in this chat put together. I tell you. I want this lady's confidence. I didn't even have this much confidence at her age. And I promise you, I probably should have had.
This goes around. I think it'll look better on, but I think this fabric is supposed to like go over the boobs like that. But I have a feeling mine's just going to fall like that. So it's probably not going to look that cute. We do have adjustable and removable straps. The cups are really big in these guys, like really big. And
I don't even know about the color on her. Yeah. Oh, Cynthia, that's funny.
I'm quite certain that this is not going to work for
Cynthia, I'm surprised. She always does the same funny poses. She's hilarious. She's always does like the catalog model poses. Yes, I don't like this color on her. Well, I always think she looks like she's been somewhere because she's definitely sunburned on her chest. Anna, you're going to want to watch that girl. That ages horribly, okay? I have a friend of mine who just spent thousands of dollars getting that stuff corrected. It stopped her from going and hanging out with me on the beach. I mean, we try to get under the umbrellas and stuff, but it's just not the same, girl. And we live in a beach town. Promise you, all my girlfriends are crying for the years of abuse of their skin. Make sure you wear sunscreen. And then I always recommend that you use, a fake tanner ahead of time. I got a fake tanner. I forgot to go get my little mitt thing to get me all, sprucey up there. But yeah, I would suggest that she should have, put some self tanner on. So she a little, because Fatima, that's funny that you mentioned that because she's going to mention something about this. Because Anna, very honest. That's why I like this. Hippie says, I could never show that much of my body. I promise you, she is brave. I don't think I'm used to showing that much just because I do live at the beach and I've lived, my family has always had a place in Virginia Beach ever since I was a baby. And so my mother was born in Virginia Beach. So I've spent time, and then in England, I lived at the ocean in Portsmouth, England, though that's not quite the same. And so I guess, and I spent a lot of time in Mexico at the beach. So I guess, I feel comfortable, and I'm sure people who grow up next to the water are probably a little bit more comfortable. And I just wonder if Anna is, I know she lives in Austin, but I don't know if she's originally from anywhere that's on the water. I don't know. I think she gets paid pretty well for it. But I think this is not advertised. I think this is one of her like honest reviews. This is not paid advertising. Kitty doesn't like that color. Sam says she needs a 50 style swimsuit. Yeah, you're not going to see that. That's not what Anna's still trying to get that man. Who tanned in high school? Yes, Sandra. That tanning, man, it will get it. Justine says she likes that color. I think if she was tanned, it would look better. She needs to get a better tan because she's blue-eyed, so it could look good. She's a little pale for it at the moment. Oh, you like the Mexican beaches? Yeah, they're beautiful. Her torso doesn't need her thighs. Yeah, well, we got all sorts of, well, you're never going to, Anna's from the Midwest. Oh, well, that's why she likes to get out in that water then. She does. She lives in Austin, Texas now. Yeah, that's where she lives now. Oh, she moved to New York City? Oh, wow. I would have, wow. Wow. The life of an influencer. That's all I can say. She's got the little nude heels on. She is like ready for her vacay. I'm a little jealous. I have a dog that I can't even board.
me. Because this is, you got to do it. It's the child in me. It's like a little hat. Like I can fit my whole head in this thing. And
oh, you like the style hippie stuff? That's what I'm saying. It's always good. It's always fun with Anna because she's actually one of the most fun people to watch on like doing fashion haul stuff. I have to say, I've looked at all different types of like serious people and stuff. Anna's like laughing and like having a joke. She's not wearing ugly chunky shoes. No, she's got like some type of clear heel on. That's very very You started watching her when she was in NYC. I was wondering, did you ever get to Lane Bryant to check out that outfit? Because I saw that was actually the outfit she used on her thumbnail. Because that one outfit was cute that she put on Sandra, the one that you asked where it was from. Anyway, let's get back to her. Let me get.
And some of you have
the messages, so
the boobalist for this, and therefore you should rock these. But I am pretty certain that this is just going to look Well, it's going to remind me about what I don't have instead of what I do. Okay. I would like to point out that not all plus size women have big boobs and that I struggle with that a lot with swimsuits. So that doesn't make me super happy, but it's going to make others of you very happy. The bottom is just a ruched standard coverage bikini. It does have this like extra fabric again, which I don't know if I'm going to love or not because I just don't know if it's needed, right? I don't know if this extra layer at the stomach is really that important or even if it's that like good looking, to be really honest, but I'm not going to judge until I put it on. We did order, I believe, a size up in the bottoms because they said that they ran a bit small. And I'm looking at this and I'm actually thinking that I should not have ordered up because right here is my waist. This is with no stretch. And typically you want a little stretch on a swimsuit bottom, just so you know, it stays up if you like jump off a pier, which I have been known to do. So I don't think this suit is going to work for me. I'm not trying to be negative, trying to have an open mind, but I just from the size of the chest and then also just the fit of the bottoms, I don't know if they're going to work.
No, I always think that if you don't feel comfortable and you put it on, then it's probably not something you're going to ever want to really wear. I always think that that's just like the telltale sign of something, whether it's jeans, a top, if you don't feel like attached to that, it's just a waste of money. I've had a lot of things that I've sort of been on the fence whether to buy, and I've bought it, and I promise you I've not worn it at all. And the other things I just love and wear them to death. So but yeah, the green dress is definitely cute on her. She looks cute and ready for spring. So yeah, let's keep going.
Okay, I would definitely buy your normal size.
We're gonna put this in the
poll.
Blue number 1.
I kind of like where this was going, but I don't like where it went, if that makes sense. I love this draping here, but I feel like it's with the bot, it just feels busy.
Well,
these are way too big for me. Like,
well,
that's how much extra representation.
But let's tell you, Anna has, I think it's just lipedema, lipedema. I don't think she has lymphedema. I think she just says she has lipedema. And so she does say, she has that. But I've seen her from 7 years ago, and she was also obviously a heavy set individual. And she did obviously, you'll see when you see, we're going to take a look at one of her snack boxes. You'll understand why she struggles with these goals.
In the cup. So this is definitely not made for my chest size, but yeah, it's just not there. I don't know how to explain why it's not there. I love the color though. Honestly, I would buy this if it was just like a more basic swimsuit in this color because the color is giving rich, like so nicely. And this drape is beautiful here. I'm just not sure I like how it connects here. Right? I feel like maybe if it came up a little higher, I don't know. I'm not a swimsuit designer, but something's not on and the cups are too big. But the color is chef's kiss. Beautiful. Next up, we have a one piece. Now I'm a little bit more optimistic here because the cups are not like a hard underwire.
Oh, this one's great.
They're a soft cup and I can hopefully, fingers crossed, pull out the cupping in there if they work. Yeah, there's a little...
That's a hard pass stripper no for me. Yeah. This purple one is wild. This is going to be the purple outfit. Oh my goodness, girl. Not the way I would want to, and not the tan lines either. That's one thing I do think about with bathing suits is, what are my tan lines going to look at? Like, Anna likes to wear like little cropped shirts and stuff. Surprisingly. Well, she's still young, I guess. But even I at that age was like, oh, maybe I'm getting a little bit old. I had a 6-pack ab for running. And I was even like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing this because I'm in my 30s, Maybe it was just a different time. But yeah, let's keep going on this bathing suit because this is wild. Not good tan lines.
Take them out. I do like this side boning, which is going to keep the top up. It has a lower back Well, actually not that low. Not a low back. A lie. Once I see it here, not a low back at all. You can also crisscross
like the
these
color
straps
too.
if you want, if you need extra height. And then it does have this kind of what I like to call 3-piece cutout, where it has the top section, the middle section, and then the bottom. I will say overall, color is great, but I don't find this suit that innovative. I feel like this suit has been around for a while. The brand I think that I really feel like brought it to the market was Alpine Butterfly. Slight little variations, of course.
I actually don't think from the back it is terrible on her. It actually, when she spins around, the back actually fits her quite well. I don't like the way that cutout highlights her belly button. No. Just a hard no for me, girl. You're gonna get stared at the beach, not for the right reasons. Maybe
Of course, these were ties instead of
say it.
circles, but I don't find this like super compellingly new, but I do love the color. And honestly, like there's not that many new things to do in swim anyway. So I feel like even just these small little adjustments do give it something fresh. Okay, first off, the color is on point. This is a great color.
Yeah.
Second, this is not a suit for me. It doesn't feel like I have enough support up here for me. I just also don't like the way it lays on my body. I want the brief to be a little bit taller, and I want this to have a little bit more balance to it. But I am a tall girl, so I don't know if this problem or these things that I perceive as problems would be the same on someone that was shorter in stature. I think this is definitely a suit for someone who wants to stand out, which I 100% applaud. I don't hate it. I just don't think it's right for my body, but the color is phenomenal. So if you are, I guess, on a little bit on the shorter side, this probably would work better. Especially like I'm a long torsoed girl. Like my torso is long. So it is causing there to be more of a gap and less of a support at the waistline. I also don't really love on me where the belly button hits.
Melissa asked how tall Anna is. I understand Anna is around 5'9", which is the same height I am myself. And that is a great color. I like the color. I like the top part. The back looks cute. I don't like that band breaking it up in the middle. I can understand the idea behind it, but that's the one thing that just seems to affect the look of the suit.
I really would love if this circle was like around the belly button. I don't know why, but for me, I just want that to happen. But again, I don't hate it. I just don't think it's right for my body.
Yeah, Kitty, that's a good idea.
I feel looked a lot better online. Just straight up. I think it's pretty, but I feel like the fabric feels, or at least looks, a little cheap in person. Now, again, it could look totally different. One thing I do really like, though, is this kind of unique closure with the metal here. I think it is really fresh. And I know that there's another suit that we're going to look at in just a little bit that has some more of these, but I really love this detail. I just don't know if I love the print. I feel like the print brings it down a little bit. I also feel like marbling was really last season. I don't feel like it's so fresh anymore. And maybe that's why it feels a little like.
If you're going to wear one that cuts up, I guess, like a 1-piece, 2-piece idea, I guess that, would be the better solution if she wants to get some sun on her tummy. You don't like the print, Rosebud? Rosebud says she doesn't like the print. And it's the funny thing is didn't we see her? No, we saw her in something else. I want to say we saw an outfit where she was wearing a similar print. I don't know if we liked it or not. I can't remember. I don't think we did. Cut as much better not into that print. Yeah, I'm not a great. Yeah, the print too busy. The print's too busy. Again, I think it's because she just needs a suntan. I think and actually those types of bathing suits, when you're actually near the water and stuff and you have a tan, they can actually look pretty good. But I must admit, I am a fan of a solid, or I must admit some polka dots or stripes. I don't know. Target, there's so many swim shops in this area. It's, they are expensive though. That's the one good thing that stops me from buying far too many swimsuits. Swimsuits are expensive. What do I use to tan? One of my favorites actually was the Jergens that you get that's like the self tanner, like, but it's like, I think it has like an SPF 15 and it's a body one. It smells really good and they have different shades. Obviously, I use the light one, and I just make sure that I have shaved and exfoliated, and I make sure that before I put any of the self tanner on, that I moisturize my elbows, my knees, my ankles, my feet, any of the wrists, you know, anywhere where there's like jointed areas, and leave the moisturizer on my hand, and then put that Jergens self tanner is really good. It's not expensive, and over time it builds up a very nice tan. So, and then I have one that I'm getting ready to try that's like a mousse, but I need to go get like the little mitt to go with it that came from Ulta. So I'm curious because I haven't used a self-tanning mousse in a long time. I'm used to these other ones that kind of, you use the product over time and it kind of builds a tan gradually. But I promise you that Jergens one, you will look like you got color even on the light one pretty quick. And it's not expensive. Not expensive at all. You have to walk your puppy. Well, you go enjoy that. I walked mine little girl today, and she seems to have. I need to figure out. I guess she ate the Kong toy, so I'm gonna get another toy in her Kong while Anna continues telling us about this bathing suit.
Like cheap to me because it feels like something that is not so much on the design level anymore and is more on like the mass consumer market. And I know that this line is supposed to be priced at like, honestly, like equivalent to Anthropologie. So I'd expect a little bit more design and quality for the price point. This one to me, of the suits we've looked at this far, looks and feels the cheapest. It's just not for me. But again, it could look fantastic on. So this is just my first impression.
Anna loves some Anthropologie. She always is referring to whether or not something looks like it came out of the Anthropologie store. It's expensive Anthropologie. There's one in our town. My friend and I'll go there. I only ever buy like the candles on sale.
When I first had this suit on and I looked in the mirror, I was like, the colors look so much better on the body. But there is one small caveat that you guys need to know because it happened to me and I cannot keep this swimsuit and would not advise anyone to keep this swimsuit because of it. I'm going to force it to do it, and just so I don't expose myself accidentally. These little balls here at the end are not big enough to hold in the fabric. So what happens is, and this happened to me just a second ago, is this can come all the way off like easily. Like I did not have to try that hard. So just imagine you're in the water and you just hit it the wrong way and your top comes off and you lose this metal piece. Or you don't. Like
that's why it's good to, Anna's actually pretty good because she does give some pretty honest reviews, and that would be a horrible thing if you were out and about and you're out with your friends and your friends' kids or something, and suddenly you've got that bathing suit coming out like that. So yeah, that would be pretty wild. That would be quite embarrassing. Oh my goodness, Anna, I feel for you on that one, girl. You think her upper thighs have lost weight? I actually, and I do love to watch I always say it, is it Chikara? Oh, Chikara Builds, or the bodybuilder, Ileana. I know her name, and because I like to watch her reactions also, and she was talking about maybe Anna hasn't lost as much weight as she stated she had, which was about 100 pounds, but maybe has lost about 60 pounds, which is, if it's 60 pounds that you take off and it's something that you've lost over a sustained period of time and you can actually keep that weight off, then that's good weight loss. I mean, I've got to give her credit for that. Chikara, thank you, Ultimate Chaos. Thank you. Chikara Transformations. That's it. Thank you. Yeah, you guys all watch her. Yeah, she's awesome. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, because she breaks down like macros and stuff. And Foodie's got me looking at that stuff more and more and more. So yeah. Sandra says she has definitely stalled and regained a little. And I think wasn't there. Now didn't she say she had a 40-pound weight gain at some point? There was like a whole thing about her saying she gained 40 pounds, I want to say. Yeah. And I tried to find some of that stuff, but I don't always I try to catch up with her Instagram, but I don't always win on that. So so yeah, but yeah. All right, let's keep going, Miss Anna.
It's not holding, guys. Yeah. So in short, I can't keep this suit, even though it looks great on me, because I don't want the world to see my chest.
Okay.
And I don't trust it, because if it happened to me just walking over there, it will happen to me in public. I don't trust it. I don't trust the suit. This is a suit I was like most excited for.
Oh yeah.
And they do have this in a pink colorway as well. So I'm going to show you this because I think this suit is really innovative and cool and unique. And if I were to bet on any of the suits to sell out, it would be this and probably the pink, because chartreuse is a hard color for a lot of people.
And I like that little that horseshoe type shape. That's very, that's like a very popular bikini style. Anyway, I'll let her keep explaining it. I don't know about that color, that chartreuse. She says she looks good in chartreuse. I don't know. She had a loungewear haul that was quite interesting. All right, keep going.
Fortunately, it looks fantastic on me, which is why I picked it, because it's hard to find a cool suit in this color. So again, we have that boning on the side that's going to keep the top up. It is going to make the suit a little less comfortable. And I'm just pointing that out for those of you who are like thinking about long all-day wear. This will dig into you. It's just a curse of any type of bra-like structure that has these. So just note that. But the front is really where it's cool.
Yeah, it's a hard pass no for me.
Again, metal piece that allows a cutout.
I don't like that boning on the side. I don't know how other people feel, but I always find that does dig into the side, or over time it will start to, the fabric will rub. Maybe I just wear my clothes to the end of the day, but I don't like that. I don't like those ones that have that type of structure on the side, because it's uncomfortable. It's cute with the little horseshoe here and the little horseshoe design. I like that on the bottom. That's cute. That's actually not bad for the design. Just that bone I would hate.
I love the structure that it has. I love that it creates something very new that I really have not seen in a lot of plus size swimwear. So this to me was like the showstopper, the piece that really made this collection worth it to me. And I'm very excited to try this one on, and very hopeful that it'll work. Because it doesn't have underwire cups, I have a better chance of making this work with my chest type. So
I don't like it either.
Fingers crossed this one works, because honestly, I think it's the coolest. With it, the bottom also has that same wire cutout, which is why I feel like this suit is like the most unique. This I have never seen in a bottom, especially in plus size. I've seen other closings or closures.
I don't even think she'd look good in that color in a tan. I don't like the back on her now. I don't think it's a good color. What are you guys feeling? We're going to put a poll out. Don't worry. We're going to put a poll. What do you got here? It's from Turn the Page. You don't like that one? No, from Hippieista. But we are going to have a poll at the end. I'm writing every single color down so we can get a poll. You have a suit that color, but wear it to a water yoga class? Oh gosh, it's gotten reduced to water yoga. See, when you take it down, that's never good. Oh, let's see what Pat Ray says. Ray, if you search for Alan Roberts, Anna O'Brien, the story of the 40-pound flare-up, he goes into crazy claims of hers. Oh, really? Well, if it's been out for a while, maybe we should watch it as a group then. I'll have to check it out and see if it's not too Rudy language. Because I want to say I've watched some of his stuff, and I can't remember if he uses bad Too many bad words for me. The top looks too small. Yeah, and if it's too small and it's got that thing on the side, turn the page, it's going to dig in horrible. Fatima says it's a hard pass. Oh, she's not made one good win on any of these bathing suits. You like this color. You know, a lot of people are into the puke green. Yeah, it's a difficult color. Sandra says at least the bikini cut makes her legs look longer. A swim skirt wouldn't be flattering either. Sometimes those swim skirts, I think they can look worse on people, you know? That's definitely an older, for the older ladies who feel like that's a cute little outfit, you know? And I think she still wants to ever, I think she still wants to have a young vibe because I think she still wants to appeal to like those college students. Alan never holds back. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to check it. I know I've seen some of his videos before, and I'm always like, my goodness, he really doesn't hold back. I wear similar color, but I'm a dark brunette and olive skin. Oh, well, see, that sounds nice, Pam. Yes, this is not the green the green of the dress that Anna is wearing. Now that would be a much cuter swimsuit for her. Or if she had a tan, blondes usually look good in yellow. But she needs a tan for that. You can't get away with yellow and not be sun-kissed as a blonde. Oh my gee. I would please love a react to that. If the language isn't too rough, the claims sound like lymphedema, but I'm fascinated by what else it could be if she was all honest about it. Yes, and the way that it's kind of, well, I mean, I've been trying to, and I think we could even, I'm sort of actually considering doing an episode with Anna or Amberlynn, because I think Amberlynn may have both, and maybe do more discussing or getting people to ask in the community questions they want to find out about lipedema and lymphedema, and doing like one of our community things and talking about that and finding out what you guys want to kind of find out. And I think I did one and I talked about it a little bit about the two and how lipedema, people don't really know where it comes from. It's kind of like this weight gain. Nobody understands why. They don't know if there's a hereditary component behind it. It's like just out of nowhere. And lymphedema is obviously coming because of the lymphatic system, not being able to, is not working correctly. So you're getting the edema, the swelling in the lymphatic system more. So yeah, AR says lipedema for her weight gain. Right. And the thing for me is I understand that with either, you should not be drinking alcohol. It's like, that's like the big thing you should avoid. And I think both ladies imbibed. So yeah. Lipedema is diseased fat you cannot lose. It has to be surgically removed. Yes, exactly. Right. And it's not, they don't understand why. So the difficulty is that, and then with lymphedema, you have to get like the massage thing going, and you got to get, because to help with the drainage and the movement of that lymphatic fluid. So it's a little different. Amber has both, Pat Ray. She has both. Yes, we're gonna have to get into it, and we'll have to, because I have been obviously reading, because the more I know these ladies do bring up that as part of their big health thing, and I think it'd be interesting to talk about it and talk about some of the risk factors and so forth, because I think I've had quite a few patients with what has been diagnosed with lymphedema. So I am more fascinated because I keep hearing more about the lipedema from these ladies and not the lymphedema. Yes, lymphedema is exactly, it's excess fluid. that doesn't come out from your lymphatic system properly. Thank you, Desiree, for putting such nice explanations in here. You can wear compression. There's exactly a machine that you can use that helps push the fluid. Exactly. And the thing with lymphedema, that's where you have to go and you are seeing a vascular specialist and they measure your legs and you have to go get the special compression stockings and everything else. And because I had, when I was getting my veins corrected, because I suffer from venous insufficiency. So I have like hereditary venous insufficiencies, and I have spent my whole life trying to manage my weight, my blood pressure, not smoking, doing things to not exacerbate that disorder. And I still had to get like a couple of different vein procedures done last year to get things in my legs corrected. And other patients would have lymphedema also often in there. So it was interesting because I looked like a totally different patient. So, yeah. So, yeah, alcohol makes a huge difference. I basically stopped drinking about a year ago, lost like 20 pounds. Yes. And the one thing I saw when I was in that vascular place was that they said, if you have lymphedema, the one thing you should not do is drink because it exacerbates the condition. So, yeah, I would have surgery, Bellatalia. Well, the difficulty is that, so I think she's obviously makes her money majoritively from doing content for a plus size audience. So even though Anna wants to be fit and healthy, there's always this idea that if she got too thin, would she lose her audience along with it? Because she's been trying. So who knows? Like Hippias is like, would you do a session on the new diabetic medications like Mounjaro and Ozempic? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Especially now that supposedly Oprah Winfrey is being so honest about her use of the drug. You see a vein specialist too? Yes, I do too, Desiree. I do too. I had a bunch of stuff done last year. I didn't even quit alcohol for health. I was having bad anxiety. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alcohol could definitely set off some anxiety symptoms. Hey, breast cancer survivor here. No lymph nodes removed, but still have lymphedema 3 years post-op. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I know that I was trying to get a patient because working with like vascular folks, and I know that there are the equipment that they bring in. So are you having like equipment at the home in order to help you, do it? Because you're supposed to, this is what I always wondered about Anne Boleyn, because I thought she said she had lymphedema. And I was like, well, is she getting a machine? Is she doing like the massage every day? Because you're supposed to put like they're supposed to have different types depending on the severity or the location of the lymphedema. So, yeah. But Natalia says, I worked in surgery before becoming a pharmacist. Yep, breast reduction, etc., excess tissue removal. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. I worked for a plastic surgeon before I went into cardiac nursing. So I've certainly seen people getting the breast reductions was probably the most common surgery that I saw, actually. All right, let's get back to Miss Anna. But yeah, we will definitely be doing all of those. I have all sorts of things planned. All right, Anna, keep showing. I don't like the color.
But I have not seen like a cutout like this. Now, I need to see where that hits on my body to see if I like it personally for me. But I did feel like this was really innovative. And I wanted to just give her props for introducing something that I personally haven't seen. And let me tell you, I've seen a lot of swim. So I love this. Okay, I found what I really love. This one is Gorgina. Again, color, so good. Fit is great. I also noticed, because I obviously explored because the other suit did not have the greatest support on these. These have a slightly different closure on them, and it's like thick. So it makes it much harder for this material to slip up and off of the like metal armature. So I trust this suit a lot more than I did the other suit. I think it's better made just with this kind of cutout. I really love this. Again, I've never seen anything like this on the bottom. So I think this suit is really unique. I think it looks great with my skin tone. And because it's a 2-piece, I don't have to worry about the length, right? I'm just going to have more shown here. And I like where everything's hitting. I think it's good to go. So this last suit, I think, is...
Oh, this is the... I don't know. Oh my goodness, you had sepsis. I'm so glad you're cancer free. That's excellent. I worked as an oncology RN and at a radiation oncology and a oncology hematology and inpatient oncology and all sorts of oncology. So I am so excited for you, but I'm sorry about the sepsis. Freaking sepsis is probably worse. Oh, I'm sorry. That's horrible. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. That's terrible. I'm glad you're getting better, though. Glad you're getting better. Oh, sepsis. Nasty bugger. Oh, you like this suit? Sexy. Right. This one. Yes. This is the one I like. Yes. We like this one. Yeah. That last chartreuse one, she was in love with that. I didn't like it as much. We're going to put the chartreuse. All right, we got this down. This is going to be the dark, it's just like the hunter green, olive green, dark green. The Funk says, thank you guys for all your well wishes. Absolutely. We're just so glad you're doing so much better. You don't like this? You think that's better? You don't like the belly button looks weird? Oh, okay. You think it's a little keyhole belly button there. Okay, well, let her continue. I'm writing down for the poll. We got a poll after this.
From the front, pretty similar to a lot of suits in the market.
It is showing her belly button.
But what I love in the back is that we have a complete open back. So it's really giving you a moment that we don't see a lot in bigger bodies. And I think, who cares? Get your back out. Who cares? I think this is really cute. I'm also hoping this one works for me. I love this color. Like, I feel this color is just so good on so many different skin tones. And I'm hoping that it's good on my skin tone, because I think I'm going on a yacht, guys, and I feel like this has yacht vibes.
Oh, Anna's going on a yacht. Did you hear that? Anna's going on a yacht trip. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to check out this lady's Instagram. Anna's going on a yacht trip. It makes her look like she has boobs. Well, she might want that for that yacht trip, Sandra. She might want to look like she got boobs. Nice. You like this one, Katie K? But says she has confidence. Oh, absolutely. Well, she's a model. She's cruising. Yeah. We all know what that means. She's a yacht girl. You like that color, Rosebud? Lindsay says, I don't want to put my back out there. Don't make me. And Shelly says, I'd like to know how easy they are to get into, because some suits are a pain. That's true. That's true. Well, she said about the first one was not easy. We know she said the first one was not the easiest one. All right.
Right. Yeah. Vibes. Okay. This is me being super nitpicky, because the color, again, beautiful. Gabby knows color, and it's very clear from this collection that she knows color. But here's my very nitpicky thing that most people will not even notice, but I cannot unsee. This mesh and this emerald have not been color matched correctly. This is more warm toned and this is more cool toned. And I can't unsee it. So I can't keep this suit. And this is a totally me problem. I'm 100% positive that most people would never see this.
Well, that'd be nice.
But it would drive me nuts. And that's just my own little atypical problem. But I'm telling you, in case you also suffer from that, it might bug you. Here's what I love, though, about it. I love where the bottom hits. This is a much better place for this bottom to hit and the panel to hit. I will say you can also see I'm a little bit tall, because I think this panel should really hit up here on me, but I'm just a little too tall for it. So again, the one pieces, I just don't think are going to work for me. And that's true for a lot of swimwear brands for me. That's why I don't wear one pieces a lot. My torso is just too long for this collection. It's definitely geared towards people that are shorter and have shorter torsos.
I like that the tie string at the top for a one piece. I actually like that for a one piece style. I have a very tough time with one pieces because what ends up happening is I try to lengthen it, but then for my long torso, but even with a style like that, literally it could mean that like the cup for the breast is like hitting the bottom of my rib cage. So it's not really working. I have a really hard time with a one piece. Really hard time. And as Pam said, that's probably just the tone of her skin that's coming through. I don't know if it's necessarily that the emerald greens are not the same, but she seems to be really adamant it is. Being on a yacht, she'll be sunburned. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, you can already see she burns her chest, Bella Italia. So she's obviously not worried about that. I mean, in the summertime, I always make sure I've covered, have always covered up my chest a lot. I know there's a picture of me running. I can promise you, I was covered in sunscreen going out. Absolutely covered. Absolutely covered. You like this hunter green? Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty nice color. I mean, that's a fun color. I mean, I think for a bikini, a one piece design, it's pretty cute. I like that. Oh, I saw this part. A reason for it's kind of annoying. Yeah, sometimes she has really weird reasons for not liking some things, and then we'll turn around and like that chartreuse on her. So yeah, I know it fits her well. Right. Right, because she's right. She is very flat chested for being such a big girl. I mean, she's obviously not flat chested, but I mean, she's right. Not everybody who puts on weight is going to necessarily have, suddenly huge bosoms to go with it. Oh, you think this is the only one who looked good on her so far, Sandra? I think so too. I actually like. I mean, I like the style of the one before. If she was going to have a two piece of all the two pieces. This actually does look good on her, but as we know with Anna, she doesn't always pick
tops
things that
are
look good.
just too big as well. Like just in general, this is too big. So I feel like personally that this is not a great swimwear line for people who are pear shaped. I think if you are hourglass or if you tend to have a larger chest, this collection is probably amazing for you. But for me, just not great for my body type. Sad because I actually do love this suit. I think it's super cute. I think it would look fantastic on a beach. And I think for those of you with a body type that might fill this out a little bit better, please get this suit. It's gorge. So there's also, as part of this collection, some cover-ups. And I got this little set.
Hey, don't worry, Justine. I don't have anything to speak of either. They have the hardest tie. And I'm a skinny girl. If you've ever seen my weigh-in video, I'm a wisp of a thing. Yeah, I hate getting the mammograms. Let's put it that way. Oh, this last outfit is great, guys. Just wait for this one. This is probably my favorite pull.
Because I thought it would just look really like chic to wear on a boat. And of all the things, I actually hope this works the most because I love this print. I think this print is so great. Like it's so expensive, but like also colorful, which is my vibe. So we've got some wide leg pants and like love that print. Oh, the print is so great. And they're kind of like
I love a
lightweight loungy material. So perfect for boating, for yachting. Gosh, I hate myself.
Okay. So it's great though, because she's going to explain why this outfit isn't going to work out. It's awesome. And the people who designed it, they should have thought a little bit better. She's right, because this actually looks cute on her. She actually is, I feel, in my personal opinion, she is rocking these vibrant colors. You think it's a yikes, Fatima? You don't like it? You think it's a it's a no for you? Maybe it's because I have a neighbor who swans around in outfits. It's very Gloria Swanson. I am definitely getting the 1970s here, Bella Italia. I am definitely. Sandra likes it, though. It's very bold, but cute. Yes. I mean, I would rock that in a small size in Virginia Beach. Oh, Absolutely. I would absolutely rock that. You skinny? Chantel wears all reactors are just fatties LMOA. Yeah, in fact, Joe McCann Ting, I am so skinny that even though I am not a low BMI, well, I am a low BMI. I actually had a message from my Center for Vein when I was getting my legs done that told me that they were just wanted to give me heads up. My BMI might be low. But my doctor says that I'm okay. I am definitely on the lower end of the BMI scale. I'm not underweight. Let's put it that way. I used to be. Goodness me. But yeah, I want to say Chantel probably got 400 pounds on me. I'm a skinny. The 70s is calling, Rosebud. Absolutely. You think this is cute? I think it looks it. You know, it's about how you wear it. And I think on holiday, she could rock that. Oh, shit. No, 8 just walked in after me. This is the best looking one so far. See, we get just, isn't it amazing? We all have a different reaction to it. Some people like it. Some people say it's a no. We got the pants over a black one piece with a big straw hat. Imagine. Oh yeah, that is cute. But I think it's an all-in-one. It is cute, but may not for her skin tone. Oh. Well, she needs the tan. She needs the tan. You like it too, Desiree? We're gonna do a poll. We're gonna have a poll at the end. Don't worry. Well, you want a poll just on this outfit? I was gonna do a poll for all the swimsuits to figure out what our favorite outfit was. Do you want to do a poll on this? You're getting Three's Company's vibes? You're living for it? Okay, we'll do a poll just on this one outfit. And then we're going to do a poll, which we're going to do real fast. And then we're going to do a poll on Anna's swimsuits all together, which is the one we think she should go on her yachting vacation with. Okay, so this is the caftan pantsuit. And question. And it's just a simple yes or no. All right, guys, the poll has started. I am going to give you guys a minute to answer the poll while Anna continues to model this beautiful outfit for us.
You literally sound so bougie. It's not bougie, guys. I mean, it is bougie, but it's like a solo travel experience. I'll tell you guys all about it in a video in the future, but it's cool and is not as bougie as you think. But this is the top. So like if you saw the pants with like the long, like I hope you guys are getting the vibe. Oh my gosh. And if this green suit works, maybe, or actually maybe just like a bikini top, I'll figure it out. But I thought it would be a vibe. Okay, I have this on and I have some thoughts. I'm keeping the cover up. It's very soft, very comfortable. Almost was going to keep the pants, but the triangle. Why is that there? Why is it right there? And once you see it, you can't look away because it's like right there. So the pants are comfortable, but I'm not keeping them because there's a triangle.
She's absolutely right. Who designed that? So now, the poll is still open. If you need to change your vote. Because that is a very inappropriately, that's like a Lululemon fail there. Not Lululemon, sorry. LuLaRoe, or whatever it was, LuLaRoe or whatever that one with the leggings, and they always would end up with like something odd like coming out of it.
On
always something with the animator.
My Cardinal Lady Treasure, and I just I can't unsee it. I think these are Again, a little detail that I would expect at the price point would be Claude.
LuLaRoe, that's it.
Because that's rough.
LuLaRoe, that's it. LuLaRoe.
That's real rough. I want to do some final thoughts now that I've tried pretty much everything on. Initial thoughts are, it's a good first effort. I feel like the colors are really great. And I know that going it on your own and launching your own collection is not easy. And I know that in the past, Gabby's had companies with like a long history of swim behind her to help with things like fit issues and like fabric matching and all of that. So I think it's a really good first effort. That said, it is definitely designed for people who have shorter torsos, and it does not work well for all body types. It's definitely designed for one body type, which probably is Gabby's, because these were probably fit on her. I would also say that I think that there is just some design like missteps, right? And I hate saying that because I respect Gabby Fresh and I respect everything that she's done, but I can't admit that like some of these suits are great when there's issues that could result in you being exposed, or just things that make it feel unbalanced or incorrect. I also think that these suits might look different on bodies different than mine. So I can only really judge from my perspective and from my body. But for me, most of these suits did not work. Take that as you will, make your own decisions. And if you really love something from this collection, try it. You might have a totally different experience than me. But for me, I don't know if I'll be shopping this collection again, because I just don't think it's designed for me. And that's okay. Plus size bodies come in all different shapes and sizes. And this one, well, it just wasn't designed for me. So I'm going to move on and find some suits that are. And with that, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I'll check you later. Links to everything are down below. And you know it. Peace.
I hate her doing that piece. Okay, let's look at the poll. All right, everybody. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, my goodness. We have 46 votes. So thank you all who have participated. We're going to end the poll. And just to give you a heads up, we had it was a close one. I'm going to let you know it was this was pretty close on this pantsuit, even with the triangle. It was a no at 54%. And it's yes at 45. So it was pretty close. It was pretty close, but no pipped in at the end. Well, it seems that that was a collection designed by another influencer. So, I mean, it's at least that was fun. And, but you know, I have to say, the green, I think the style of the last one was probably the one I liked the most, but we're going to put up a poll and we're going to take a quick look at her snacks. Oh, let's see what we got here. She can't speak to anyone else's experience with the collection, yet she says that it will only work for Gabby's body type. I know, Pat Ray. And the thing is that obviously this is not sponsored content. This is something that she, I guess, ordered to try on, you know, and I guess she's not keeping anything except maybe I thought she liked that chartreuse one though. I thought she said that was one that she liked. I thought she said she liked that one. Snacks. Well, we're gonna take a quick look at Anna's snack box, and then we're gonna call it a night. But I'm gonna get this poll, last poll of the evening, and we're gonna find out which swimsuit was the best. And I mean, I don't know, it could be best on Anna, it could be just best in your mind, best for you, even if you want. So we're gonna have lots of different options. The first one is gonna be number one. And if you remember, that was that sort of blue/teal colored one, I want to say, that had the weird cup on it. Number two was the purple with the cutouts. Purple cutout, if you don't remember. It was a good color, but that cutout was a little weird, I think. Number three, we had the it was the chartreuse. And so I'm actually going to have to look up the word chartreuse for spelling. because I don't think I can spell Shaw. If I spell it correctly coming in, I'll be. Oh, I was close. I was very close on the spelling. Oh my gosh, chartreuse is you know what it is? That's so funny. No wonder it's Anna's favorite color. I just found out chartreuse is a liqueur. It's a French herbal liqueur available in green and yellow versions that differ in taste and alcohol content. Huh. And it's been made by monks for many years. Interesting. Interesting. All right. I don't think she seemed like she was getting as toasty as she did the last time we saw her doing the workout video. No, I don't know. And then the last one was the dark green. So we had 4 bathing suits all together. I think it was just the 4. Oh, no, we had the multicolored one. Hold on. Hold on. Number 3, sorry, was the green pattern swirl. I apologize. That was the green. She likes green. Green pattern swirl. It was so unremarkable. I don't even remember that one. Number 4 is the chartreuse. Apologies, chat. I'm almost done. And then the last, can I add another one on? Is that it? I can only have 4 options? Oh no. Uh-oh. It seems I can only have 4 options. Oh no, we have 5 swimsuits. I'm going to take a swimsuit out of the choices. I think really, Nightbot? I think which was the one we liked the least? Which is the one we liked the least of Anna's throw out the marble one? Thank you, Ultimate Chaos. Thank you. That's the one I couldn't even remember. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So number 3 we're going to have is the chartreuse. And then number 4 we're going to have is the hunter green. Hunter green mesh. All right, we got it. There we go. All right, we're going to start the poll. And I'm going to give you guys a chance to answer this poll while we take a look at her little snack box over here. So I am going to take her off the stage. And I am going to bring up her snack box, which, if you are familiar with it now, I think it was on her page here. And if not, I think it was on her Instagram. And we will head over to her Instagram. Oh, is it here on her shorts? I know she had some of her shorts. Let me take a look at her shorts real quick. Let's see. Oh, here it is. It's on her shorts. Okay. So I'm going to bring this up. Let me see. All right. I'm getting this over here. You think they were all the main six? Yeah, it's a tough choice. But we're giving choices here. Okay. All right. Let's go over to her shorts page. Okay. So we got all different things. Oh my gosh. So let's take a look at some of the things that she chooses to snack on. Oh my goodness. See, this is I'm going to point. Okay, we're going to look at one of her running video shorts real fast. And because the shoes that she was wearing in this running video were chosen for looks, not for function. Halfway. Also, halfway. Halfway. Oh, watch out for the music. Yeah, I need to watch the music. I'm wondering too, because it's shorts and it's on the shorts. And yeah, I know that's one of the. So let me go to her snacks because I know she doesn't talk in the snacks. Oh, let me stop that. Yeah. Let me go to Instagram and bring up her snack box because at least that way I can keep a better eye on it because I don't want to get hit by the monetization people. Even if it's 15 seconds. I think that's why they do it. I don't have anybody that I follow on Instagram. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. Sorry about this. That's why I put the poll up. Give you guys something to do while I mess around over here. All right. Yeah, I don't want to get hit by the... let me see. I want to say she put it over here on here as well. If not, it's just on her shorts. It's on her reels, maybe. No, it's just on... No, is this a snack one? Let me see. Make sure there's no music. Okay. Yes. Okay. We'll watch this one here. It's an Instagram. Let me bring it up. She's making a snack. And there's no music. So I can get away with this one. Okay. And it's just a lot of... You love snacks? Me too. I promise you. I go to Trader Joe's, which is like a snack shop on steroids. So I promise you. You hardly ever snack, man? I like fruit. Like if I snack, it's fruit or it's nuts. So it's like it's going to be real food snacks. I don't tend to eat sort of processed food snacks. I'll eat, apple, peanut butter, that type of thing. Okay. Let me see. Is she up here? Yay. Okay. Let me take her off of her automatic. Luckily not giving me hit. Here we go.
That is just the way I like it. It's so good.
Okay. So she's...
It's a pomegranate, man. Parfait all day.
Look at what she's eating.
Making myself a delicious snack. Oh, yes, queen.
Oh, my gosh.
That is just the way I like it. It's so good. It's a pomegranate, man. Parfait all day.
Oh.
Making myself a delicious snack. Oh, yes, queen.
Okay, I'll come out of there. Oh, you can tell I'm real handy with Instagram. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Megan, for telling me to watch out for the music though. Oh, you saw Shakira's? Yes, you like the outfits. Yes. Parfaits are sugar bombs. Thank you, Pat Ray. That's what I was about to say. Probably about 600 calories in that parfait. Yes. Oh yeah, this dress here, I actually, believe it or not, the dress that's right here, I looked at wearing I looked at the style to wear to a wedding last year. This, I think, almost like this exact dress. That style. Bella Wolf says, I ate half a pan of peanut butter fudge over 2 days, maybe more. Yum. Oh my goodness, girl, that sounds good. Careful with that peanut butter fudge though. That'll get you in trouble. I love some peanuts. Don't get me wrong. I'm in Virginia, girl. Peanuts all day. She's so focused on making her snacks like treats. No wonder she hasn't lost significant. Right, Manuel. Thank you. Thank you for saying I was funny, Jamie. I don't even know what I said, but I'm glad I'm being funny. that would be breakfast. I don't even think that would be a good breakfast. I think that would really spike your sugars up. And it's all processed foods. Sorry to not bring it back up. Let me try to bring her back up real quick without her place. She's just like
parfait all day.
Oh, sorry, laughing at me because there we go. Probably laughing at me because I don't know how to use Instagram. Oh, there we go. I think that's why I was being laughed at. I don't blame you. I laugh. My friends always laugh at me for how socially media unsavvy I am. And they can't believe that I actually have a YouTube channel because I'm so terrible with social media, like anything like that. Oh my goodness. So she's putting in. So now I figured out how to stop this. Yay. Jamie's laughing at me still. So we got the pomegranate seeds, which I love. There. And now she's got Yucas. I'm guessing this is all sponsored content because she had everything sitting out. Oh my goodness. Okay, keep going, Anna. It's a lot of calories, man. I just, that was probably... People used to get like the parfaits, I think, from McDonald's, thinking they were making a healthy choice. Remember those? They used to have those parfaits and they put those syrupy strawberries on top, because I used to grab one of those for when I was still eating dairy and on my way to work. And I would grab one of those parfaits, and I think it actually had a lot of calories. And as I mentioned before, if you're somebody who's trying to become a runner at all, one of the things that poor runners always have to stay away from is yogurt, even if it's 000, whatever. It's just, that's, I don't know. When they start to change like something that was a pretty natural thing, because I used to make yogurts at home. Like, I used to have a little yogurt maker and make like little yogurts in England, flavorless ones probably. But yeah, it's just a lot of process. Here's the real fruit. That's it. It's like granola, man.
Delicious snack. Oh yes, queen. That is just the way I like it. It's so good.
It's literally, she just made a dessert. Especially that granola. Granola. Oh, bye, Fatma. You have a good dinner. Take care. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to hit the likes on the way out. You hate 000 yogurt? Has a weird texture? I bet. She's not weighing anything out. Oh, absolutely not. She has no portion control, Megan. It's just like she's just dumping, you despise running then? You despise, oh no, she's still running, girl. You thought yogurt was good for you? Yogurt is good for you, but it's like anything. The yogurt that I would suggest is obviously, she's got like a vanilla flavored. It's one that has the least number of ingredients in it. A lot of times you look at a lot of these yogurts and the ingredients and the colorings and the this and the that is so far from just a natural yogurt that has been cultured. It's so far from it. So I just think that if you all, and a lot of times if it is full fat, it is going to, being a dairy product, it's just going to get weight on you. It's still, a full fat yogurt is, going to put weight. Now, low fat, obviously, plain low fat yogurt, they recommend that you should maybe have 1 or 2 tablespoons in a smoothie if you're making it. And the amount that she's even sort of adding into there is like so much. It's just, so I think that people just overdo it with the yogurt. You've got to get it, plain, low, as naturally made as possible. I think it gets so processed now that it's, and I just, again, it's a dairy product. So inevitably, there's always going to be weight gain along with that. One way, the granola too. You've got granola is definitely one of those cereals that you've got to definitely look at for sugar content and all of that. It was like one of those cereals that it had, like, there was one called Alpen or something that I grew up with in England. And everyone was like, oh, it must be healthy because it's like muesli, and granola and all that stuff. And a lot of times that can be the most caloried cereal out there. So just, it's very, you just gotta be like very careful. You miss yogurt, Ultimate Chaos? I haven't had yogurt in years because I'm primarily plant-based. And I found that the one thing that was just causing me to put on exponential amounts of weight as I was getting older was cheese and a lot of cholesterol involved. And I had always slightly higher than I wanted cholesterol numbers on they've always been normal, but I'm just very fussy about where I like my lab work to be. So anything that I think can help me keep like away from taking statin medications or anything that I could do to help with that, I'm going to try to do as much as I possibly can. If I have to get the medications, I have to get the medications. But if I can do it through nutrition, then that's so important. And there was another research I was reading about having poor nutrition and it leading to another complication. Oh my goodness, I can't remember what study it was I was looking at today, but I was like, oh my goodness, that just makes so much sense. Anyway, Milk is your nemesis. Yeah. I promise you, I grew up with really good milk and cream and dairy in England, and having milk delivered by the milkman at home, and growing up with all of that. And oh my god, cheeses, oh my god, it's definitely the cheese has been very difficult because I love cheese. I mean, I just love, and that is probably one of the reasons why I kind of had to get away from it, because I just loved it so much. And I know at the end of the day, it really wasn't benefiting my health, causing me to have a lot of bad menopausal symptoms. And I found that once I reduced the dairy out of my diet, that all the night flashes, all the really bad symptoms of menopause that I was experiencing just went away. They just went away. And I stopped having hot flashes. I stopped having a racing heart. Like all of these horrific symptoms that I was feeling just went. And that was even like right at like, because they were going and then just went. It was like overnight. Anyway, you don't have oat, cows when you have oat milk. I have oat milk too. I have oat milk. It's weird how pasta is treated like a health food in the UK. Oh my God. I would not call pasta a health food. Oh my God. Pasta is what students live on in the UK. Okay, Anna, I am not impressed. Keep going.
What? It's a pomegranate, man. Parfait all day.
Oh my goodness, girl. No, that's a huge no for me. Okay, what she got over here? Okay, what's she making? Okay, this is something else she's again made recently. And I don't think I have any copyrighted music to be concerned
Finally
about.
bought one of those vegetable choppers, making a fancy salad.
Okay, here we go.
Let us go to the hole. Oh, I feel like I worked through some things on that one.
Never seen this.
You really can't get beyond that square shape. Chickpeas. It's gonna be so yummy.
Oh gosh. What's she put? Oh, is that tofu?
So simple, so refreshing, just the way I like it. I finally bought one of those vegetable choppers, making a fancy salad. Go through the hole. Let us go to the hole.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like I worked through some things on that one.
Oh my gosh. I just
really
realized
can't
what
get
she
me
put
on
on
that
top of
square
that salad.
Chickpeas. It's gonna be so yummy.
Okay, wait for this at the end. Okay, you see these 4 things fried here? That's I thought there was tofu. I was like, oh good, Anna just got some tofu on there. I'm not that happy with the Ken's dressing. I think you can make dressings at home real easy that are far healthier, that have far less sugar and calories and added preservatives and ingredients. I mean, gosh, you can just get balsamic vinaigrette and some olive oil, salt and pepper, and some chopped up garlic, and you got one right there. You can do honey mustard if you want with oil and a little vinegar, I believe. I don't use the honey, but yeah, I mean, there's so many different, and you just get I think dressing is probably one of the easiest things that can really be made. I mean, if you want to chop up some raspberries and chuck it in there too, you probably could. But that's cheese. That's grilled halloumi for salt and protein. Why is she adding salt like that in her diet? Wouldn't the salt be in that Ken's dressing? That's a lot of salt, girl. I don't think you need salt, Anna. Oh my goodness. I would not. And she got 4 pieces of that cheese. That is, oh my gosh. I mean, yes, halloumi is delicious. I used to eat it. I promise you. This is why I had to keep away from the cheese. Because all of that stuff, the baked bries, oh my God, anything, Stilton, you name it. I used to work at a cheese counter in England. There wasn't a cheese I wouldn't meet that I didn't like. I loved every cheese imaginable. That's why I used to have a restaurant Italian restaurant used to make its own mozzarella with buffalo milk by my house. Promise you. I used to buy that cheese. Oh, I had to keep away. Girl, I know. Tell me about it. But yes, salmon, tofu, a little piece of grilled chicken if you want. However, whatever type of lean protein you wanted. But yeah, that cheese with the extra salt, I would not think that's a good choice. Hard-boiled egg. I would even say a hard-boiled egg would be a better suggestion than all of that fried cheese. Girl, you're killing me. How does she think she's going to lose weight eating fried cheese? Fried cheese. Right. Oh my God. Yes. You eat a lot of salmon? Yes, the salmon. You can steam salmon so easily they have those little fish steam containers at Walmart, any of these like big box stores for less than nothing. I mean, I had one that I steam all my vegetables in, like asparagus. I'll just put it in there and you put a couple of tablespoons at the bottom and it steams it up in the microwave and it dishwashes and it's like contains the smells really good. Cooks it in 3 minutes. You can steam fish in it because I got it for my friends as a housewarming gift. It is the easiest thing. And you don't have to, there's no cleanup, there's no oven stuff. It is the best, easiest way to make steamed fish. It is so easy. And you can put toppings or you can marinate the fish and then steam it. It is such an easy thing. Apples in the salads. Oh, yeah. There's so many ways. Now, I love the chickpeas in it. I think she already added a little bit of a protein because she added chickpeas. So she had added a protein. So that cheese is just like, and then there's a lot of like, is that cranberries? She's got a thing about adding a lot of the fruity things to it. So I just think she's adding a lot of unnecessary calories in that dish. That's just like not a healthy salad. Baby spinach. Yeah, baby spinach. You can add like baby spinach is great for salads. And there's mixed dark greens. There are so many other like better lettuces to have than romaine. I think romaine is like one of the, I mean, other than the poor iceberg lettuce, which is what I had to grow up on as a child in the 70s, because they didn't have fun lettuce when I was a child. I remember when, like, you know, we were actually getting to see lettuce that actually was like really like lettuce that would benefit your health, not this like, you know, that terrible stuff that we grew up on. But yeah, look at all that cheeky. Look at the size of that.
So simple, so refreshing, just the way I like it. I finally bought one.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's just, I mean, and then the choice of actual salad ingredients she put in are so sad. It's a couple bit of some pepper, couple little bits of cucumber, and some red onion, and some romaine. So it wasn't, you know, the red pepper and the red onion are probably the two giving a lot of nutrients. The cucumber and the lettuce are more water and filling. Cucumbers taste great, but I mean they only hold but very limited amounts of, you know, there's some good stuff in cucumbers, but there could be so many. There's no tomatoes. I mean, you can add in some other like grilled vegetables in there and radish and carrots and cabbage. I mean, gosh, I mean, there's so much that salad is missing. You seen the salad on TikTok? Oh, did she show it on TikTok, Megan? She probably has. I think she puts, they're not, they're fruits. Exactly. Cucumber, not even a vegetable. Yeah, I'm sure she puts out the same content on Instagram as on YouTube Shorts, as on TikTok. I guess it's easier for me to look at Instagram because I'm not worried with the shorts like getting me music copyright. You love me some radishes? Me too. I like to have some radish in my salad. Oh, you can even have like broccoli, uncooked broccoli. I have in my salads all the time too. I eat lots of salads. And you can have a little bit of like green bean in it as well. I mean, you don't have to cook the green beans. Green beans, them are good without even cooking all them beans. You can have beans. I mean, this to me was again, you can mix in some quinoa. Yes. There's so many other things that would have made that salad more interesting than some Kins and some cran raisins. This looks like a salad that my grandma would have come up with. Sorry, Grandma. It's just very limited. And of course, it's got cheese. She's like, foodie, man. All right, Anna, let's see some more poor snack choices. Oh, goodness. She's working out over here. This outfit's cute, but I think she's always got the music going. So I'm scared to bring up these things. Sometimes when she's doing the workout, let me see. Oh, okay. I can't play that one. That one had music. Let me see. Yeah, that's got music too, unfortunately, guys. She puts a lot of music. All right. There's her swimsuits. Oh, is this it's the running. Oh, look at that. Okay, we'll get to that. Where's the snacks, though? I wanted to show her snack container. And then we got her. Oh, what's she making over here? Okay, let me see if she's got the snacks. Otherwise, we're going to check the snacks out on YouTube, I guess. Oh, I wanted to take a look at the snack container. All right, let me bring up the snack container here on YouTube then. Jeez. All right, I wanted to bring the snacks up. Anna, you're killing me. All right. I wonder if Foodie ever brought anything more interesting than what she had earlier. Okay, let me see if I can see her shorts. Oh, that's not the right one. Sorry, guys. I'm being like the not very professional over here. All right. Is this what's? Let me find her snacks. All right. Okay. This one does not have any music. So I should not get copyrighted. And then we'll take a look at her run and then we'll finish it out, guys. Oh, let me take a look at the poll. Hold on. Okay. I'm ending the poll. We had 50 votes in the poll. Okay. Sorry about that. Let me get to the poll. Okay. So in the poll, it said which swimsuit was the best. And the one that won with 56% was actually, let me go and actually, I'm going to do it like a beauty contest and go from the number 4 to the first number 1. In 4th position was number 2, the purple cutout with 7%. The 3rd bathing suit was number 3, the chartreuse with 14%. In 2nd place with 21% was the blue teal bathing suit. And Anna, our audience this evening thinks the bathing suit that you should be wearing on your upcoming yachting experience at 56%, girl, and you wanted to send this one back. Okay, is the hunter green mesh. That is the one that we think looks best on you. So that's the one that we think, maybe listen to us ladies out here. Maybe, maybe that would help you get like, a little datey date going on or something. Anyway, well, thank you guys for all participating in that poll. All right, let me bring up this snack of it's like a lot of calories on this snack, guy. A lot of calories. Just warning you. And then we'll show her finishing out her run.
I'm going to show you guys my snackle box. Yeah. Just the way I like it. I wanted to show you guys my snackle box.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Did you see how many processed food items that she had in there? The only thing, and even that, she would need to make sure that she has the correct portion size, is is the grapes. At least the grapes are real food. Every single other item that Anna puts into the snack box, okay? So she had that huge parfait as a snack, and this other snack is got, okay, so she starts out with the grapes. That's an awful lot. Yeah, 1,200 calories snack. I want to say that I heard even up to 1,600 calories on the snack box. So anywhere from 12 to 1,600 calories, which for some people is almost hitting like the amount that you would eat in the day. So I think for most like normal people, it's like what, 2,200 for most adults? I would say is probably about the calories that most of us eat. I probably am not eating quite that many anymore because I'm getting a little bit older. So I'm finding that I don't need, but I don't know. I do like to eat like nuts and fruits in between meals throughout the day. So I'll have, maybe 2 or 3 of my, good size meals. And then I'll eat little like bits of fruit and nuts and maybe a little handful of popcorn or something in between. I don't really try to keep too many like cookies or snacks in the house because I find if I have them in the house, I'll just eat them. But yeah, at least she starts out with grapes. So this is what she calls easy way to take a healthy snack on the go. You could put just grapes and a handful of nuts, and some water. That's all you need. It's all you need. You don't need all this. This is data why you're not losing weight. I hate to say. There she goes. She puts the grapes in. Then she puts in like this cheese, the processed meat. So this is just all processed here. This is all processed food, which is just not healthy. This is not healthy. I know they're tasty. I'm just going to say they aren't healthy, unfortunately. The more we learn about food, nutrition, and these types of more processed foods, and there's a lot of salt. I don't know why she is going to have blood pressure issues if she doesn't start watching her sodium intake, because she's already got some risk factors for high blood pressure. So she don't need the running, not going to combat all this. I think she thinks she needs salt because she's a runner. Yeah. Wow. And look, she put more cheese. What is up with these people who are telling us all that they're supposed to be on a weight loss journey? Well, I mean, Foodie says it all the time, but then they put all this cheese in. Okay, I can let you know that if you're trying to be healthy with a weight loss journey, and my friends always hate me for telling them this, they want to kill me because they don't want to lose the ice cream and they don't want to lose the cheese. But it's the cheese. The cheese is the thing that is, and it has a lot of salt too. So not only is it salty, it's got a lot of fat often. Even the low fat cheeses are still going to contain some fats, obviously. Even your mozzarellas and your fettas and stuff, and they're very salty. Those 2 cheeses are extremely salty. So you're getting, one way or the other. So I just always, hasten a little caution. And then she got chocolate in there. I mean, this is like a snack to bring out for like a group of kids sitting watching a movie. Where's she going on the go with this?
Just the way I like it. I wanted to show you guys my Snapple box.
Oh my gosh. I don't know about that box, girl. That to me is not healthy. Okay, let's see if she's got another short with a thing. I'm sorry I'm clicking around the stage so poorly here because it's hard to the shorts on here, as we know, we don't want to get caught out. No, I think we talked. Oh, this is the other one that was interesting. And then we'll look at her finishing the race. I don't think it has music. Let me double check.
How to recover.
Oh. That's not the one I was looking at.
Halfway.
Hold on. This, no. Is it gone?
3
You know what? I think, hold on. I think what it is that I'm seeing this one video, but when I go to find the short, it's not there. Like it was taken off. Interesting. Let me try one more time. Is that something weird going on? I'm always confused with creators because I'm seeing the short and then I'm not finding the short. What is going on? Hold on. Doesn't make this one. This one right here. The one major thing I have had to learn is
how to recover.
And then it become let me see if it's maybe it's got this. Let me take the sound out, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, here she goes.
Both before.
Unfortunately, it's got music, so I'm not going to be able to play that one. Darn. Okay. Unfortunately, it's got music, so I can't play that one. All right. Let's just finish off with Anna's run. See how she did, and then we will call it a night, guys. Because I don't want to get caught out by my employer here, YouTube. Make sure she doesn't have music, because we know Anna loves some music. I think it's just background music. Okay. Okay. So it seems like it's just some type of piano music that I can get away with. Okay. So it looks like Anna did some type of like shamrock run or some type of run like that because she's dressed in green. I know in my neighborhood, in my area here in Virginia Beach, we just had a big shamrock run this past weekend with the marathon and half marathon being run on Sunday. And then they had like the kiddies race and an 8K and so forth on the Saturday. It was a beautiful weekend. It was a great weekend to actually have been here running. It was really nice. And the marathon is actually one that does qualify you for Boston. So it is like a big one. I've actually seen some big marathon runners participate in marathon races here in Virginia Beach and have actually seen them run past and stuff. And had my fangirl moments out there. So yeah. Anyway, let's see what Anna did on this thing. So let's get going, Anna. Let's see this. Like I said, it's got piano music, so I think I can get away with it.
I am a very slow runner and will probably be a slow runner for a very long time. And while many of these people think I should just give up and not run at all I can think about is all the wonderful things slow running has done for me. It's helped me manage my mental health. It's helped me build better habits. It's given me a community. And I'm achieving things I never thought I'd be able to do. Fast will come. But right now, I'm okay being slow. When people see me run, they like to tell me I'm slow. And they're right. I am slow. I am a very slow runner and will probably be a slow runner for a very long time.
Hey, that's one thing I don't miss. Hey, at least she's now being much more honest about the running. I'm going to give Anna credit. I think she had so many people, I don't know if she just started posting the running content. And I know she's been posting it for a while, but it's kind of picked up pace recently, I guess. I guess more people just started to call her out for it. That's a pretty slow time, 59 minutes. It's 3.1 miles. So even at a walk pace, that's almost at 20 minutes a mile. So that's still, that's slower than my walking pace. I'm just going to give you a heads up, Anna. That's just my dog walking pace too. So it's pretty slow. But yeah, I don't want to ever put her down. So let her keep going on about her little. You jogged at St. Patrick's 5. Oh, yeah. The rain made it miserable. Yes, it definitely can. I ran. Oh my goodness. It gets very windy in Virginia Beach at this time of year. And sometimes in the races, as you know, they always go off early in the morning, early. And it's one because runners want to get out early before the heat of the day and so forth. And a lot of people like to run in the morning, though I've heard that actually sometimes nighttime running can be better for you. There's some, different schools of thought on that. But it's just like, it can be hit or miss at St. Patrick's. Definitely, in certain parts of the country. And it's miserable when it's cold. It's miserable. I worked the medical tent last year for the half full marathon, and there were runners coming in with very hypothermic. I mean, there was some girl that she came in, gosh, she was freezing, absolutely freezing. And they get so, but their body, they're shivering, but the body temperature starts to go up. And we actually had to bag this young girl in ice and stuff. It was pretty intense. I mean, we get some pretty intense stuff going on. It's funny how at those moments in time when you're a healthcare professional and you think to yourself, because you're looking for signs and symptoms of people having potential all sorts of dehydration issues. I mean, even with cold weather. And it's amazing how your instincts, because you have worked in the profession and you've seen the symptoms of those patients come in, that you recognize it, because that's one of the things when you're working in these medical tents is that you are limited of equipment. You then have to bring in obviously the EMTs to start, pace, doing anything that needs to be done closer. But it's interesting because you're not with like equipment. You're taking blood pressures with like manual cuffs and stuff, and doing like reading them on little tiny pulse oxes. So you're using like really like rudimentary equipment to try to assess these patients who have come in from these runs. And it's wild. I mean, it's intense. Hydrate. It's intense. It's intense working those medical tents. I didn't realize, because at the start it's not so bad, because the first runners coming in are usually very well trained. And they're like elite runners who like literally live and breathe it. And so they are not coming in, but they can come in injured too. Don't get me wrong. There's often what happens is that it will be people that are traveling from other locations and will come to run in cities they're not familiar in. And that's where you get people showing up most often in the medical tents, is runners not familiar with the weather, with the wind, with the temperatures. I mean, it could just be a myriad of reasons, but it gets pretty intense in there. It gets pretty intense. All right, Anna, finish us out. She's in there. I'm feeling that early morning. Look at her. She had to do the little cute things with the braids, though. Give it up for Anna, man. She has to come out styling. I mean, I used to see all these people dressing up for races and stuff. I would be like, I didn't even have time for thinking about that. All of the stuff I wore was like purely functional.
And while many of these people think I should just give up and not run, all I can think about is all the wonderful things slow running has done for me. It's helped me manage my mental health. It's helped me build better habits. It's given me a community. And I'm achieving things I never thought I'd be able to do. Fast will come. But right now, I'm okay being slow. When people see me run, they like to tell me I'm slow. And they're right. I am slow.
And and all of us are talking about all of the races. That's not fair to abuse the knees and hips by running at that weight. She's going to destroy those joints. She really is steady C. And I think the whole thing is, and if you watch her running series, and tomorrow, I think I'm trying to figure out the best time. I have already filmed the reaction to her latest running video. So I filmed it, and I just need to upload it. I'm going to actually schedule a release time for the reaction tomorrow. So, and a lot of people are always like, I never see that you released a video. I release my videos a little bit differently. So I always just put a tab in the community posts to let people know that I released a new video. So it's not that they don't show up in your subscriber feeds, as I release them a little bit differently just to get a bit of a wider YouTube audience on the videos. So just to give you that heads up, whereas the lives and things like that are going to show up on the subscriber feed, but not my general release videos, just to give that heads up. And Little Seven says she walked 5K on Saturday. The St. Patrick's Day vibes were great. Well, excellent. And I had Junebug out. We walked. There were so many people at the park, and we walked at the park by my house here and went out, and there were people everywhere. And it was definitely a nice vibe. And I do love a race. I just don't like how early they start. I have to do them like ones that are like near my house that I can ride my bike to, and literally like lock my bike up nearby and start the race from there, and then just ride my bike home. I've been very spoiled with races that way over the years, like huge races. Like there was a rock and roll marathon, half marathon, a marathon that was run here. And the start of the race was about a 10-minute, not even that, bike ride, maybe 7-minute bike ride from my house. And I could just like ride over, like lock my bike up and like jump into the start line. So I've been spoiled. I cannot imagine trying to go to a race early in the morning. I've done that. But yeah. So yeah. Well, good for you, Miss Anna. I am so proud that she has got on with this running journey. I would like to thank you all for joining me this evening. We've been at it for a couple of hours. It's been fun just to always get away from everyday Miriam. I have no idea what she's up to today. I'm sure I'm going to go and take a little peek-see, find out what's going on. And so I think I'm going to try to figure out what I'm going to try to do for the next live. Hopefully something interesting. Like I said, I am interested in looking at the lymphedema. So look out for a post in the community tab asking for your questions on those two medical disorders. And we will talk about those. And I will look for some good videos from both Anna and Amber Lynn in order to accompany those. And I've been trying to look for some other creators to bring in. And, you know, ones that I think would provide interesting chances to talk about health, because they talk about health too. I'm always looking for different people. So I know I've had some requests for the Doherty Dozen. I've looked at that. And so one day maybe we'll just take a look at their food. But I'm not a nutritionist. So that would be one that I'd be interested to maybe get one of my panel guests to come along and look at that with me, because maybe they have more information. So yeah. Well, thank you for thinking that was you had fun, Pat? Well, thank you. You had a great life. Thank you, Bellatalia. You got to meet Anna for the first time, so go check her out. You liked it? You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you all for keeping me company. Bella says, I'm older. My doctor said a race weight, training weight, etc. Right. Exactly. Make sure you always just see your, medical professional before you start any type of exercise program, especially if you haven't been somebody who has been exercising consistently throughout your life and are new to exercising, or you've had a long break, or you've had an illness or an injury, or, you're not experienced in that. I worked in cardiac rehabilitation and with exercise physiologists and have spent, my started training with my running coaches when I was 10, 11. So, and I've worked with, coaches and advised runners and, you know, have just kind of been, you know, obviously in the health industry too, for an extended period of time. So obviously you know, my approach and my blood pressure is excellent, but I'm, you know, fortunate that that's something that I've been doing my whole life. But I see my doctor every year too. So it's, you know, we get all my labs and other stuff. So I'm still getting medical advice every year, despite having been somebody who has been exercising and trying to watch what I eat and doing all these things ever since I was young. I mean, it's like been something I have been interested in ever since I was a young kid. So I have really enjoyed these opportunities to come out and kind of share all of my knowledge in this with everybody and hear about how everybody else approaches it and the things that they have learned too, because I think it's a really great community. So yeah. Well, let me just say good evening. You're out to walk your dog every day. Me too, Sam, as you know. Me too. All right. Well, I'm going to go and take Miss Junebug out for her last walk of the evening. She is tired from playing with her Kong toy. And like I said, I should be coming out with a live. I took a little bit of time off because I released a lot of reaction videos. But I'm trying to get like more lives, more reactions, and just get it all done. So yeah. Yes, healthy living is essential. Absolutely. It really is. Oh, you're welcome, Sam. You're welcome. Yes, healthy living. And it doesn't have to be and not healthy with this processed food. Okay. Like real food, simple exercise, good sleep, water, hydrate, you know, the boring stuff. All right, guys, I'm taking Anna off the screen. Thank you, Anna. We had fun with you with that. Thank you guys for participating in the polls this evening. I am going to throw up a couple of my brand things and just finish this stuff out. So if you hadn't had a chance to subscribe, hit the subscribes, everybody. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much.